Morning guys, just a very quick video to recap what we covered the other night. We are working from the RSPBA book 1, section 119, 1 to 19.4, and we covered the scale, with a G grace note, and that's it. So let's have a bit of a recap. We did cover how to hold the charter, and it's absolutely crucial that you haven't got a death grip on this charter like that. And what happens is your fingers curl over, holes become uncovered, and you can't actually move your fingers like some of these top players that their fingers just ripple up and down like a river, you know, and that's what you need to do. So this is I'm barely holding on to this. I just relax my grip slightly, the charter comes out. That's the sort of grip you need. Top hand, you're using the sort of back of the pads of your fingers for the top hand and a slight angle on there rather than that, because holes become uncovered. So that's the angle you want. The bottom hand, the fingers are lovely and straight and relaxed. If you, like I say, if you curl them up, you end up with holes becoming uncovered. So that's the grip, nice and light. Yep. And then we did the scale from low G up to high G, back down to low G. Please try and use a metronome when you're doing this, the Piper's metronome app, and put it on a setting of 4/4, and then set it to whatever timing you need. I would strongly suggest that you keep it really, really slow, and then when it's slow it down some more. So let's do the scale on its own. So listen out for those crossing noises when you're going from the D to the E. Snap this finger up nice and quick and get that hand down nice and quick, yeah? Otherwise you end up with a bubbly crossing noise. Then we moved on to the G grace note with the scale. So the idea is to, when you're starting to learn, you lift that finger nice and high, but snap it back down quick. Bop, bop, bop. If you don't lift that finger, I mean, that's what you should be looking at when you're starting. Really accentuate it, because by the time you start to get on the pipes and you're learning more complex embellishments and more complex tunes, that if you're not doing that at the start with GDEs, they get lost, and you'll end up not hearing them. So lift these fingers up right up when you're first learning. So let's do the scale with the high G grace note and use those metronomes. Get used to working to a beat. And you can see I'm still lifting that finger up nice and high, but it's coming down and it's working at the same time I'm changing notes. Not before, like, that is wrong. You want to hear this. So work on the scale without the G grace note, and then work on the scale with the G grace note. And by the time I see you next time, you should all know the notes that you are playing. And for a bit of extra homework, there is a hand changing exercise with a G grace note, and that's exercise number 2 on page 91. So let's have a look at that, nice and slow. I made a bit of a mistake there. You probably heard it. Let's try that again, and I'll slow it down. There is a movement in the final bar that is a high high G grace note. Don't worry about that at the moment. So we'll do it again. Yeah, exercise number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's your homework. Remember, practice doesn't make perfect. If you are practicing incorrectly, you just reinforce those mistakes. So it is perfect. Practice makes perfect. And it may seem extremely slow to you what you're doing, but I guarantee if you can't play it slowly, you'll never be able to play it quickly. So have a go at all those. Don't worry too much about exercise number 2. That may well be beyond you, but concentrate on covering those holes up so you're getting a nice true sound. No, or none of this. Try and concentrate on getting that hand position just so. Nothing like that, like that, like this, that, and relax. Okay, good luck. Any probs, message me on the learner group and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you soon, guys. Cheers.